because I wanted to act without the makeup, and they gave me a chance, an opportunity to film my first acting role. Because since I began the Hulk, people kept saying behind the green makeup is only the Hulk. So that's why over the years I changed all of that. I've done a lot of different films because I've done 50 films, 6 TV series. But it's funny, when I did the Hulk, I would kind of like what's called typecast. You see, people put limitations on you. I take the limitations off. Like a lot of people put limitations, naysayers. So I had to change that. And it was difficult at the time because back then, you know, you didn't have to be perfect looking, have a perfect speech. But since like myself, like Stallone, Arnold came along, it's okay to play more of a personality than just a typical standard speech.
And you still, of course, communicate. You and Sly and all of them came around that same time, of course. And what was it like? Because some people tried to pit you all against each other because you could kind of intermingle in different roles per se. But what was it like being in Hollywood, being with those stars such as yourself? Sometimes being typecast, sometimes not, but also communicating with others who may have had some of the same similar roles that you had. What was it like for you then?
Well, it made me more competitive, more maybe strive even harder because the fact that I want to achieve something, then you try to achieve something. Because like Sylvester Stallone, I mean, especially when he did Rocky, it established the fact that he showed that the average layman can be very successful. You take Arnold, an accident from another country. He became a box office champion, which is good. Like myself, I did the TV series. But what's interesting, when I first began this show, when the Hulk first hit the air, a lot of people didn't believe the body was real. Because I was like 275 pounds, ripped, big, and they were more of a cartoon character. So that became a journey for me to explore fitness and bodybuilding. Because 50 years ago, I did Pumping Iron. Have you seen Pumping Iron?
Yes.
It's a great documentary.
Yeah, come on, give him his props. It was great.
But back then, when I did Pumping Iron, we flew all the way to South Africa, Pretoria, South Africa. Did you know first prize was only $750? But it's all about the love of the sport. Today, you're talking about almost close to $1 million. But back then, we had nothing. It was all about the love of the sport. But it's nice to see over a 50-year period, everyone exercised it. Because when I first did Pumping Iron, people thought that weight training for people that they're considered training heavy, being muscle bound, and not fit, and not healthy for the body. So
you have been very busy since then, and you are in so many different projects. Let's talk about some of the things that you're doing right now you want to share with the audience.
Well, and my movie came out, the first film came out about 2 months ago called The Hermit. I play a cannibalistic pig farmer. I make beef jerky out of people. Like a Hannibal Lecter in the woods. This is about a guy that wants to be left alone. These kids find him, it's like the cat in the mouth. The second film just released about 2 weeks ago called Hard Redemption. It's about, I play a security guard and with another teacher in the high school. These gangs shut down the high school because one of the gang members left the gang or wanted to break away from the gang because he wanted to be a regular student. So he's in the school, so the gang just shut down the school. And basically me and the teacher, we fight this gang. It's a great action film. The next film coming out called Gym Rat. It's about the guy that's very obsessed with drugs, steroids, and he wants to be a champion like Ferrigno. So it was filmed 5 years ago. So they brought me in recently to do an intro. Basically, he runs into me and I changed his life. And then after that, the movie called Forgotten Fortune. It's about this man that has Alzheimer's. And he has a close friend of me. So apparently he sees a murder. People think he's bluffing because of the Alzheimer's disease. So you can see what he goes through with the Alzheimer's, and people make much more aware of what Alzheimer's disease does, and especially get the family support. It's a nice film, very heartfelt. Then the film after that is called Flash Before the Bang. It's about this kid in Oregon high school. They're deaf. They have a lot of opposition against them to win track and field championship. I won't say anymore. It's a wonderful film, and it really shows the behind the scenes, what the athletes go through, or the opposition.
And again, it shows you